Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we're actually talking about the Amazon Echo because there's a very fascinating case that's going on that you may not necessarily have heard about, and an Amazon Echo may exonerate or convict a suspected murderer. But as you will soon see, what it can't exonerate is Amazon itself. Now, here's what's going on, and I've got some notes. I think you guys are going to find this really fascinating. Police in Florida believe that recordings from a murder suspect's Amazon Echo may actually contain crucial information as to basically what happened the night that his girlfriend died, apparently in his home. Now, the Broward County Sheriff, this is in Florida, their office believes that this echo may have basically been a witness to this crime recording at the time that it happened. And so more specifically in their area, the Hallandale Beach Police Department basically have these recordings, and their spokesperson said they're in the process of analyzing the information that was sent to them from Amazon. They basically obtained warrants that Amazon honored and then turned over the recordings from this specific Echo. If you recall, and most of you should already know this, the Amazon Echo is the little assistant. It can be a speaker. Now they've got video camera ones that you can actually talk to, using the trigger word, typically Alexa. So for those of you that don't know, and I think most of you do, now, the suspect is Adam Richard Crespo. He has basically been charged with murder in connection to the July death of Sylvia Galva, who died after suffering a stab wound to the chest. This is what they are hoping that the Amazon Echo is going to be shedding some light on. But his lawyer, in typical defense lawyer fashion, says that these recordings would actually exonerate his client, and he is also asking to review these recordings as well, which I believe is his right as the defense. But what these recordings don't really exonerate is Amazon, and here's why. Unless Adam here, Mr. Crespo, actually said, hey, hey, Alexa, record me while I'm stabbing my girlfriend to death, the Amazon Echo was probably listening. And I've done videos on this before. People don't realize that these things are always on. They're listening for their trigger word, and by virtue of that, they can be recording a lot more. We've also seen a ton of false positives when it comes to this. You can log into your Amazon account and see what your Echo has been recording. So every time you say, Alexa, what's the weather today? It actually records that and it puts it in the Amazon account. Amazon says this is for improvement purposes, but we all know that Amazons can fire up left and right. There was a case in Portland, I want to say about a year ago or so, where husband and wife were in their home talking, and they got a frantic email and phone call from one of the husband's employees that basically said, unplug your Echo, it's been hacked. The Echo had recorded their entire conversation, attached it into an email, and then sent it to the employee. Amazon's response to that was, well, they just had a whole bunch of keywords that they triggered to have it turn on, record, save the recording, select an individual to send it to, confirm that that person should have been sent to, and then it got sent. I literally did a video with an Amazon Echo basically proving that the odds of that happening, the sun would probably go out before it did. Something else was going on. Also from the Washington Post, as I was putting notes here, and I quote back from May of 2019, Alexa keeps a record of what it hears every time an Echo speaker activates. It's supposed to record only with a wake word, Alexa, or you can change it as well, but anyone with one of these devices knows they go rogue. I counted dozens of times when mine recorded without a legitimate prompt. Amazon says it has improved the accuracy of Alexa as a wake word by 50% over the last year. And I think that's true as well. When I've had Amazon Echoes as test units and I'm just playing and talking with them, I've seen them fire up and record or try to interact. If you have an Amazon Echo, please, leave a message here letting me know if that's happened as well. But, it is a serious problem. And so I think with stuff like this is really going to wake up, not that everybody here is saying, how can I murder my girlfriend and get away with it? I should probably unplug my Echo first. What we are talking about specifically here is that the Amazon Echoes do in fact record everything. Whether Amazon admits that or not, whether they are just storing what you see in your trigger word, it has to be listening all the time in order to fire up. So by virtue of that, we know that it's going to be listening. You can also program skills, and colleagues of mine did that by creating a skill or app for the Amazon Echo that was a calculator app. And so you could say, hey, Alexa, what's 2 plus 2? Alexa would say, the answer is 4, and then the programming guides were so loose that they were actually able to keep the microphone on, recording, streaming to a website that they had where they were pulling that information from their test units. So that's a very serious issue. So heads up to you, if you've got an Amazon Echo, aka Alexa, odds are it's recording everything that you're doing. And if you're not aware of that by now, I really hope you are by virtue of this video. But that is your news of the day. And we'll see what happens in this murder case. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.